Hey, Bruin fans, this is David Singleton, and you're listening to the Once Bruin Show. Go Bruins.
You're listening to the What's Bruin Show, part of the What's Bruin Show network, with your hosts, Jake Berryfield and Mike Regalado, and occasionally some friends, talking all things UCLA sports. And now, it's time for the What's Bruin Show.
Well, hello and welcome to What's Bruin. I am your host, Jake Berryfield, and I'm joined by my good buddy, Mike Regalado from Bruin Report Online. Mikey, how you doing?
Good, Jake. How are you doing?
Oh, wow. That's not plugged into... I just played a drop.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
No. I got a Bluetooth on here, but that's okay. We don't need to worry about that yet. But it is Mike Regalado from Bruin Report Online, and he is here right now. And we are starting the show like super late because
We've been
goofing
around.
like we're working on a song
Yeah.
we're not going to talk about yet.
No.
In case it just doesn't come together. But I mean, it's feeling like it's going to come together.
Yeah.
We just made a bunch of drops, which we're going to talk about on the show tonight. So
And the song kind of fueled the audio playtime sandbox here in the What's Bruin studios. And yeah, we're pretty much delayed like 2 hours.
Big applause, Big Mike.
like way late. Like we've been super tight with these shows where like, if you turn up at 6, we've been getting done with the shows by like 6:45.
Yeah.
And the show takes an hour to record. Like,
Yeah, it's 8:47. I should be home by now.
Going back in time to get these shows done because we're just on it.
This is Bill era What's Bruin Show.
But we did some serious creative. Well, yeah, this is Bill era, except for right now, if we this would be like it was when Bill was here, but Bill would be like slumped over in the corner, drooling after just losing his attention and
hand in his pants, pricing a Dodge Ram,
and then alternately like looking at Pornhub for 20 minutes, and then now he's over in the corner, whatever. But
Bill,
anyways,
what do you think about the new offensive line?
Huh?
Well, from what I've read from Bruin Report Online,
you guys just get done. Come on, we gotta go. Anyways,
but the productivity level was
through the roof tonight.
Yeah, it was pretty insane, and we might be previewing some of these drops tonight. Yes.
Oh, we definitely are. We're going to talk about the drops
we
tonight.
are. Yeah.
But it's the What's Bruin Show on the What's Bruin Show Network. Thank you for your support. whatsbruinshow@gmail.com for the email. whatsbruin.substack.com for the Substack. And Mike, how much is that thing? How much is that Substack or the Patreon, which I'm going to say next?
$2.
$2. And and the Patreon is patreon.com/whatsbruinshow or whatsbruinshow.com. Got a couple new subscribers in the last week and a half, so that's really cool. We really appreciate that. That really makes us feel good. And congratulations to all you guys and to us. So that's super awesome, cool. But also you can search the show up on YouTube. That's just search What's Bruin Show and see what comes up. All the Bruin stuff, the UCLA Bruin stuff, not the stupid Boston stuff, F Boston for sure. And then you can also call the hotline, 805-399-4WBS.
Sucker in a Troy.
Sucker in a Troy. And go back in your feed one episode. Just look up in your episode feed or down or whatever, however it works on your phone. And you'll see that we had Reign of Troy in studio, and it was so much fun to have them in studio. And
Happy that UCLA won.
Michael's happy UCLA won.
I'm happy that UCLA won.
Alicia is happy UCLA won. I didn't get one good one at Kenny, but I got another drop I have to pull from that show. But we had a good time talking about, it was kind of like our SC preview for the year on our feed. Yeah. But on their feed, if you go to Reign and Troy and look at their last podcast, we were talking a lot about like the national stuff and the playoff and all that stuff. And I thought it was a really good discussion.
It was a part 1 and 2.
It was a part 1 and 2.
Part 1's on one feed, part 2's on the other.
Part 1's on their feed, part 2's on our feed.
Yeah.
And that also was a show that went very, very late. But go listen to that. And then also, I will just say this. We had Wayne Cook on, like 9 days ago. Like 9 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's always good to have Wayne Cook on. Wayne Cook is the fucking man. And he was a great guest.
Mm-hmm.
And we asked like 3 questions and he talked for an hour. And he would have talked for 2 hours if we would have been in the mood to abuse his time like some other people abuse his time.
Dude, he even seemed down to talk about music. So that was cool.
Oh, it was great. You know what the most satisfying thing about this was?
Yeah.
The very next day, he went on to another show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Suck it.
You guys.
I was trying to whisper, but my microphone was moving. He went on another show, and this is a demonstration of how that show sounded when he was on their show. Mike, just talk like you're Wayne Cook.
So the Bruins are having nuclear male has.
Go Bruins.
Wow.
So, anyways, it's vindicating me when like we have a guest on and they're good, and then they're somewhere else and like doesn't sound as good. It's all good. It's whatever. we're not haters, but
Jake, one of the things
I
I wanted to make sure when we first started this show, and by the way, we almost have our anniversary, almost 12 years. Insane.
That is insane.
But one of the things I wanted to make sure that we had down pat was that we had crisp, clean production. And for the most part, we have. We've had some screw-ups.
There's been a couple screw-ups.
We've had, here and there, but for the most part, we are cognizant of the fact of while we are in the moment, we are bringing you live, crisp audio.
And it's funny you bring that up, too, because then Wayne goes on to, I'm sure this is kind of like total inside baseball. Who the fuck cares, right? But we had Wayne on our air, and it was a great interview. So go back and listen to it 2 episodes back. But then Wayne starts his college sports now season today.
Yeah,
and he's on there with Suck It Hartzell.
Suck It Hartzell.
If you look at our Twitter feed, I actually gave a shout out to lovely little Hartzell there and Wayne for doing that because he did 2 hours. It was an awesome show. But Hartzell forgot to hit record on his track. So guess who also is heavy read on their show? It wasn't nearly as bad as the other one we referenced, but it's a lot of Wayne talking and then you just hear.
Oh no!
And so it was pretty funny. This is a good week for us with Wayne Cook. So hopefully we'll have him on, after a couple games, and he can comment and tell us what he's thinking about Bruin football. But hopefully Bruin football is just going swimmingly at that point. I'm getting more optimistic by the day as we do here in the month of August. That's how it goes for us. Whatever. We're not talking about what records we're going to predict or anything at this point, but
not yet.
Things are looking good, man. They're producing their videos. They're not letting you guys record anything at camp. They're letting you guys talk to, the different players and the coaches. And it's just, it's all happy fun time right now. They're in Costa Mesa. He's circling the wagons out there. And it's going good. So we're going to do just a little bit of a camp report. Then we're going to talk about some of the production stuff that we did tonight. And then we're going to do What's Bruin with You. And then we're going to be done with this because we've done a lot of podcasting the last week and a half. But Mikey, anything you want to do in the headlines that's not camp related, do now. And then we'll do camp right after that.
No, it's pretty much, we're in the time of the year where college athletics across the board are starting, especially the fall sports. But football does reign supreme, and that's what has been dominating the headlines lately. Every major city, every little podunk town, village, river town, because we got football coming up. And right now we're about halfway through spring camp for every single college football program across the land. So there's not much else. Little tidbits here and there that are bleeding out from basketball, women's and men's basketball. But Jake, it's a little too early to talk about the basketball. Unless something major happens, it's way too early to talk about the basketball. I'm with you on that.
I would like to avoid the basketball shows for as long as possible.
I am solidly in football mode. Like I wait for this time of year. This is like the teaser. This is like when you need to meet a new person who you really like, you're going out on a date with, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. It's like the anticipation. It's like right before you go to see, like when we nerded out right before episode 1 came out, and we're like, okay, tonight. Yeah, we have our tickets. Tonight. It's in 2 weeks. It's in a week. Tonight's the night. We're gonna go watch this. Eagles of Death Metal are playing. We're going to the show in 2 days. It's just the build up. And you try to get as much information. You try to hype yourself up. The thing with college football and us being a part of the media, we're as antsy as the audience members, trying to give you as much information as possible. But I can tell you that beat writers, journalists, sports reporters across the land, we are all jonesing, chomping at the bit. I'm like, Jake, I recently, I told you recently moved, had to get a streaming service so that I could get all the football games ever. So I got Sling, and I'm just nightly looking for random football games, on the Big Ten, ACC network, just whatever. I don't care. They'll have like Georgia Tech versus Notre Dame 2013, and I'm watching that crap. It'll be like 5 minutes that'll be into it. But this is the time where we are just soaking up all the information in the world, and it's I absolutely love this time. So it's It's really fun, but things are really, they're going to start to kick off in a few weeks. What? Yeah, about 2.5 weeks. Utah at the Rose Bowl against UCLA.
Is
insane.
Ute. Really?
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's absolutely going to be crazy. So, okay, well, that in mind.
So, yeah, so basically no headlines.
No headlines at all.
No.
Okay, I guess we'll get into the football talk then. Where'd it go? Here we go.
Blue 32, Blue 32, California, California, hood, hood, hey! Football.
So, Mikey, how much camp have you gone to?
I went to, what was it, 5 out of the first 7 practices. And it was really interesting. It kind of sucks because they limit the video and the photos that we take because, you like to have a solid photo, when you're posting a story up.
You like to have at least one.
Yeah. And luckily enough, we got to the UCLA SIDs. I was like, hey, I know we can't have photos, but, I've asked them before. I was like, can I just, like, that guy right there, the kicker, can I take a picture? Just stuff like that. And they'll be like, yeah, or yeah, sure, why not? I'm like, they get it.
What are you, uptight?
Yeah, a little bit. They get it. We're a media outlet, and we want a current photo.
You want a goddamn photo
to match what we're talking about
of the day that you're there.
Luckily, they
is that too much to ask?
I know, right?
Give me a break.
Luckily, they've supplied us with a few photos that actually we wouldn't have gotten. Like we have a few photos that we got.
Do you have a cool one of
Nico.
the overhead drone shot of the field with the jump man in the middle of the field? That's pretty lit. It's from their thing that he did
at Costa Mesa.
Yeah, I think. Because they did for their production of day one, whatever their little in-house YouTube thing is.
That's weird too, because
pretty sick.
If there's a jump man on the field, it's probably on
like
the
I'm
far
no
field.
Jordan
we
fan,
just
but it's pretty sick.
Yeah,
like I'm starting cool. It's kind of pulling me in.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking sick.
It's so weird because like
that blue jump man is getting me.
Even my cultural, fashion, political insights are just my kids don't care. They don't care. My son's like, hey, Dad. You like that Nike jersey? Oh, yeah. No, he called me out on this. So, little Hugo, I got him a Notani jersey, and it had the Nike swoosh on it.
Yeah.
I have a Bellinger, the same one, but I forget what company made it.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, Dad, you don't have the Nike logo on your jersey. I'm like, what are you saying, bro? But
hi, bro.
But yeah, there's just they're really limiting us from watching, anything. It's basically we have 20 to 25 minutes. We watch stretches on the far field where, as well as punters and kickers.
Sounds rumpy pumpy.
Occasionally, switching off, but they're warming up on the field in front of us. So we're either watching special teams in front of us, or the team stretching on the far field. Yeah, stretching is not a big thing, but that does give us at least 5 to 10 minutes of going, okay, who's here? That guy's there, because there have been a few, I wouldn't say injuries, but maybe precautions. There was one.
We don't like that.
There was one key injury, which I'll get into in a little bit. But after that, one thing that we haven't seen is actual 11-on-11s, and it's
God forbid.
It's only about 7-8 plays, but it's like goal line offense versus defense. Followed by whatever individual drill. So there's not a whole lot we can take from practice, but we're able to see where the team is kind of heading. We can see who the offensive, what players are on the offensive line, who's on the defensive line, who's at the edge, how Nico's doing. So let's start there, at least with the little bit of the 11-on-11s. Clearly, it's Nico, and he's getting headlines. When I just look up UCLA on social media or the internets and all that, from time to time, UCLA is getting some love from the national media. I saw one. Nobody. There was one. They didn't call UCLA a dark horse, but they said this is a team that could surprise. I forgot who it was. I think it was Sports Illustrated. I don't want to.
Which is in direct contrast to like a month ago. When
right.
Saying they're
Exactly.
absolutely going to suck, and Nico sucks, and he came from Tennessee because he's a loser, and yada, 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 money,
and
money.
just, and sidebar, things like
Can't
seeing
throw.
that,
He sucks.
oh, who are some of the, who are going to be some of the standout players? Fernando Mendoza at Indiana. Okay, sure. He had a
Go
decent
Bears.
year at Cal. Actually a pretty good year at Cal.
Go Bears.
Oh, Dante Moore. He's gonna be a breakout star for Oregon. I was like, how do you know? He hasn't really played in the 2 years he's been a college football player. And then people are just like, oh yeah, Nico, he'll help out UCLA, but still like 8th, 7th, 8th, 9th in the rankings. We've talked about this the last few weeks, but anyway, from actually seeing Nico Iamaleava in a UCLA practice jersey, despite the fact that they run. They have more run plays than they do pass plays. Just from what we're seeing from a quarterback who is focused, just little things like his checkdowns. His checkdowns, you can see his head like point, swivel, point, swivel, point, swivel, and then try to decide what is the best option for him. Running like RPOs. Handing the ball off, it's pretty crisp, but when he keeps it and he runs, this guy disguises his run so well. The other thing that I noticed last week, which David Woods from Bruin Report caught wind of.
I'm a bomb-throwing anarchist now.
Over the weekend. A lot of pre-snap movements, a lot of confusion, a lot of literally like tight end and 2 receivers on the right side. Hey, hang on. They're all shifting to the left side, and the defense is like, WTF, man. Really, I'm not saying secretive, but it seems like they're trying to hide a lot of their weaknesses by not showing what their weaknesses are, if that makes any sense. Especially from last year. If teams are going to look at UCLA's film from last year, you're already doing yourself a disservice. Look at Indiana. Look at what Deshaun Foster did when he was. You look at UCLA 2 or 3 years ago. That's a more accurate depiction of what UCLA is going to run rather than last year with, as you say. Why am I blanking on the Godfather?
Jim Bendet.
Character. Jim Bendet?
Oh, no. Fredo.
No, not Fredo.
Fredo
Thank you. Fredo
Jim
Bieniemy. Exactly. I was like, wait, Jim Bendet? He wasn't in the movie.
Yeah.
He'd look damn good if he was, though.
I think he would have been somebody's lawyer.
Yeah, probably, right? Things are just...
I'm going to have lunch with him tomorrow, by the way.
Tell me to say hello.
I will. Him and the evil Dave Ferretti.
Oh,
Trojan Dave.
But yeah, I mean, it's just... It says something, and this isn't just me just blowing smoke up people's asses, just trying to sunshine pump. There is a marked difference in how UCLA is operating their offense this year in the like 5 minutes that we're able to see, as opposed to last year in fall camp, excuse me, where it just looks so disjointed. And even though Ethan Garbers was leading the offense last year. It was just like, yeah, he's a seasoned vet. He can do it. Oh, yeah.
His name is Ethan.
Yeah, and it just there wasn't.
It was too dense. It was too complicated. The enemy didn't know what to.
Yeah, and there wasn't this positivity. Like
I
was like, okay, they could probably do something, and they just didn't. They didn't give us a reason to be excited.
Mike,
there is a marked reason to be excited right now,
and I feel that. I think that there are a lot of things, even though we don't really know until they actually play somebody. We don't really know. But there's a lot of signs pointing in a positive direction. Now, you're talking about Nico and what you observed. Also, from what the players have been talking about, it sounds like everybody's fairly positive about how he's looking as well, right?
Yeah.
And even though Bruin Report Online is not able to get a lot of video and other outlets aren't able to get a lot of video, UCLA's putting some video out there of Nico throwing the ball and stuff. Nothing like that shows like what an actual play is.
Yeah.
But
they just throw him. They just show him throwing the ball rather than the entire play. Yeah.
What the reporters are seeing in the limited time they see him, what the players and coaches are saying in their interviews, what we have observed from the small amount of footage that has been put out by UCLA. And by the way, all of these things, none of these things are reliable in and of themselves. And I think that it's kind of like fantasy football. We think there was something wrong if they were talking about anything negative about Nico, and it's really just kind of par for the course if they're talking positive things.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to say he's doing great. Of course they're going to say he's a fast processor. But it's like, at least they're saying those things. They're not saying those things. So it's like, you can't say that we know for a fact that Nico is going to be just a baller, man. But at the very least, there's nothing that's making it sound like it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We don't know if it's going to be good, but there's nothing pointing to it's going to be bad. It's on. It's right now. We're on pace.
Yeah. A year ago, we would say, "Hey, they look okay, but their weaknesses here. They're a little slow here." And we did. I was kind of went back. I went back and read a few of the practice reports from fall of last year. Not a lot of positivity. Not a lot of negativity, but there wasn't anything that was
overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah, exactly. And now you just kind of like lock in to Nico. And another quick sidebar: bravo to Deshaun Foster for changing the practice uniform. So the defense still has the white uniforms with the blue numbers. The offense has black uniforms with blue numbers. It's freaking awesome. They got to make alternative. Awesome. And then the quarterbacks, who they all have different colors, so you can you can pick them out when you're trying to tackle them, and then not tackle them because you don't want your QB1 on the floor 2 weeks before the season opener. So they have what were the original offensive jerseys, the blue with the white on it. I think they have white on it, but the black jerseys that the offense is wearing, freaking solid, love it. But But just for what we're seeing right now, there's just a lot of positive, and it's not just Nico. And I'll get into this, but it's players like Quasi and Jet and Hudson, and you could just see there's just something a little bit extra. There's something there.
No, and that all makes sense to me. And what I'm saying is, and like I said, it goes back to my, this is fantasy football season as well when we're getting ready for our drafts. And it's like when you listen to the beat reports from the NFL, there's a lot of like, you can't really learn anything really positive because all they're doing is sunshine pumping at these different camps saying how great everybody is. So you can't really take the positive away from it, but you can take the lack of negatives away from it. So it's like, we don't really know how good they are, but at least we know that nobody thinks they're going to be dreadful or horrible in some respect, right? Exactly. And so that's good. That's a good sign, even though we don't really know shit. And we're not going to know shit until they
all we know
actually strap it up
is that we
against
don't
play the Utes. Yeah, that's right.
Did you say Utes?
We did say Utes, and they're going to play them at the Rose Bowl at flipping 8 o'clock.
Really quickly,
ridiculous.
Should we do a What's Bruin fantasy league?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe. I wanted to bring this up to you off.
I'm managing 2 leagues already, and then I'm part of my big money league. I'm part of a third. So if we wanted to,
I'll look into it. We can, see if we maybe have a draft. We'll see.
I would do it, but like, who are we going to have in the fantasy football league?
Whoever wants in. Yeah, first.
We could get me. We could get you. We could get Jamaal. We could get Bill. Like he would not participate. He'd be like free money.
Yeah, right. Get Bill in here.
So then we need 8 more people at least. 6 of the list.
So basically, all our listeners.
All our listeners.
Let's go.
All right. If you're on the Slack channel and you want to be in a fantasy football league, let me know. LMK.
Yeah. Let's get that Slack channel going, people. By the way, if you don't know what our Slack channel is, you have to subscribe to the What's Bruin Show. You get access to our Slack channel, which is
$2.
Basically,
it's like a chat
room. Yeah, for all our friends, and
Jack's on there, Des on there, Nancy's on there.
It especially gets going.
Dave's on there
during games, so you absolutely love it. We love everyone there. So we're getting back. So we need calls.
But you're right. We really could do a Slack channel fantasy football league, and it would like about fill the league up.
Maybe we should do a.
That's a lot of fantasy football for your boy, though. It's a lot of fantasy football for me, but I'd do it.
All right.
Sorry. And if I didn't win, it would be an embarrassment because I'm literally an expert at fantasy football. That's okay though. Anyways, all right, let's move on, Mike.
I won I won my league last year. Love it.
Hi, bro.
Good job, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
You finally figured it out, but
we have any more camp stuff to talk about other than I have a couple things.
Just really quickly, a few things I want to touch upon. So I said that they're running a lot of run plays during that little 5 to 10 minute period. Javion Thomas, the Cal transfer Jet, is a fucking man. He's a baller. He is just coming in and just finding the holes in the line. He has a huge IQ. His vision is amazing.
Just a baller,
he can just pivot pivot on a dime. And another guy, Jalen.
I saw him up at Berkeley.
Yeah.
When I was watching Megan in the Marching Band, and yeah, he was very, very good. I'm very excited about Old Jet.
Yeah, and it seems that
so excited we might have made a drop for him that we'll get to in a minute.
Yes, Jalen Berger, who we hope that would have a step forward this year.
This is a tasty burger.
He seems to be taking that step. He seems to be evolving and becoming that running back that we thought that he was going to be RB1, and then he gets a little bit of that slack taken off of his shoulders because of Javan Thomas coming in. But that's going to be an awesome 1-2 punch for UCLA. And it seems like there are a few plays where there are two backs alongside Nico. But there were a couple instances where I saw a wide receiver in that split back formation, and then they pull out, and then they hit an out route or something like that. Pre-snap motion, stuff like that. So it's going to be really interesting. Tino Sinceri's offense, from the little bit that we've seen, already looks so much better than Bieniemy's.
How could it not? Literally the worst offense in college football history.
But the fact
that doesn't mean it's good.
It doesn't mean it's good, but it
doesn't mean he can call plays.
But the fact that it's not
first time
clunky,
he's doing it,
it's yeah.
But are we optimistic?
Hell's yeah.
Hell's yeah.
Hell's yeah.
That's good.
UCLA, home of the optimists. The other thing I want to say, Quasi, that's quickly becoming
Go Bruins.
Nico's favorite target.
And
he's making some amazing catches.
Mike.
And I wasn't there today, but apparently Hudson Habermill, who's looking really good, thank God. Apparently he made a spectacular catch in the corner. So the offense is looking really good.
I'm a little worried then.
How so?
We just made a couple drops for different players we're interested in.
Uh-huh.
We don't have a Hudson one, and we don't have a Quasi one. I already have a Hudson one on mine. The obvious thing is we're going to go for something with either Moscow on the Hudson or, more likely, Hudson Hawk.
That's what I was thinking.
But I got to go refresh my brain on Hudson Hawk because I literally have not seen that movie in 30 years.
It's a great movie. It's
Bruce
so
Willis.
weird.
I don't know if it's a great movie. It's a movie that was made. And
that's true.
They said Hudson a lot.
Smoke a lot of pot before you watch it.
All I'm
there
saying
you go.
is
There you
I
go.
haven't got the drop for Hudson Hawk yet, which we'll get to in a minute. And
it
the
is
other
a
one
random
Quasi Gilmer. Like,
how do you do that? Quasi and Gilmer?
Maybe a Happy Gilmore? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a little loose.
That movie sucked.
Anyways,
although
Mike.
Although my celebrity crush right now, Paige Spiranak, she was in. She was one of the guests. She had a guest role. What are they called?
I don't know.
When you have a, God damn it, my brain is not working today. When you have a small part in a movie.
Cameo.
Thank you. She had a cameo in that. But yeah, I think she was a former player.
Spiranak?
And yeah.
Ooh.
And she her Instagram is just she's like an instructor kind of, but she's also like super hot. So she's my super crush right now.
Picking up what you're putting down. That's
exactly.
Okay.
Thank
Mike,
you very much.
Can we end the camp segment so we can get to the drop segment?
Can I say one more thing?
Sure, absolutely.
Because we didn't talk about the defense.
Well, talk about the goddamn defense, Mike. Jesus Christ.
No, I know, but honestly, the defense is looking. I'll make it really quickly. The defense is actually looking pretty good, despite the fact that they're getting the offense is owning the goal line 11 on 11s. But there's a lot of talent. There seems to be a question mark at the edges, but the interior line, Topaki, Gary Smith. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet, check out Gary Smith's interview that we put on Bruin Report Online. Not only is he a great interview, he has a grill.
Oh, nice.
And we were like, what? Tracy McDonald from Rivals. He was like, "Hey, can I ask you? Are you wearing a grill?" And it's awesome because his bottom jaw is jutting out. He's like, "Yeah, kind of wearing it." And we asked him before we were starting recording. It was like, does that have protective purposes? Is it like a jaw protector? The hell is that thing? Jake, you're the football guy.
Dental guard, a mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece. Thank you very much. My brain is. I'm so tired today.
Really, yeah.
And he said like Yeah, it does have protective properties, but the person that told him he should wear it for this year, his mom. I was like, dude, that's awesome. So anyway, but the interior line, there's a lot to like from there. Linebackers, we haven't seen a lot. We haven't heard a lot about defensive backs. We heard there's a lot of defensive backs, and a lot of them are stepping up. But the point I wanted to make, Key Lawrence, that's another interview you should check out. Guy just has energy for days. And we interviewed him. It was awesome. The next day at practice, got injured. He had to be helped, walked off. But as of today, Tuesday, apparently he only had a wrap on it. And he had a slight limp.
That's good.
So hopefully not a tear, not a break, maybe just a bruise or a strain or something like that. Key Lawrence is someone who, I'm not going to do a spoiler alert, but I think defensively is a magic man. I'm just saying. Key Lawrence is he's the real deal. And I hope he
Mike's
plays
the shot.
The magic man.
I hope he plays all 14 games this season. I said 14. I'm done, Jake. I'm done. That is my practice report. So, yes, Jake, we have audio files to
one more time. Your name isn't Dez, Mike. Jesus,
I know.
All right. Anyways, that was the football headlines, but I'm going to play it out with that. Anyways, let's get to the symposium really quick, and then we'll get to the headlines. But I got to find the symposium. There it is.
What else am I gonna drink, Bob? A fucking Fresca?
That's the wrong one.
Do you think we drink too much?
No, we don't drink too much. Men face reality, women don't. That's why men need to drink.
I hate it when podcasters talk about what they're drinking.
Well, it is the What's Brewing Symposium, and it's a conversation over drinks what a symposium is. And Mike, I need you to focus right now for a moment. Just focus just for a minute. And I want you to tell me what you're drinking tonight.
Tonight, I was going SoCal. SoCal specifically. This Ballast Point grapefruit sculpin. Not a fan of the fruits, but the fruit beers, especially mango, I just can't do it. But grapefruit has a sour enough taste to where it does add to the IPA flavor and then the consistency. But this one, I love Sculpin. Apparently they have a brewery in Long Beach. I haven't been able to make it out there, but this is a San Diego-based brewery. But no, I'm loving this. This is really good. A very, very tasty beer. What do you got?
I'm doing Sagamore Spirit. It's their cask, their special cask. It's a good bottle. It's like a $60 bottle or whatever. It's a rye, Sagamore Spirit rye. And I highly recommend that to anybody that likes a good rye. And I got it from my whiskey club, and then I bought an extra bottle the last time I was there. And so, very good stuff. It's What's Bruin Show, What's Bruin Show Network. Thank you for your support. Mike, how much does it cost to subscribe to the What's Bruin Show?
$2.
$2.
Now, ideally, we're going to do like extra bonus shows or whatever. Right now, the only bonus show you're getting is like the bare minimum, which is me and my daughter talking about her time in college, which is still pretty cool.
The bare minimum.
But maybe during the season. Last season, I tried to start a couple like side projects, like one with Bill called, I don't remember, and then one with Michael called The Rotten Lunch. We'll see if we get that going for the rest of the season. But
we still need to do an After Dark because we went off the rails a couple
times. More After Darks too, Mike. All those things are on the table. But the bottom line is, if you're giving us your $2, you're just expressing, your support for the What's Bruin Show as we float around this little independent thing where we don't do any ads or anything other than like my personal friends like Jody Dumplins and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? You're just saying, hey, we like what you're putting down, and we want you to keep doing it. And we don't need to make a bundle out of this, but it'd be nice to just be able to keep the lights on.
Oh, totally.
Based on what you guys' contributions are. But thank you so much for listening to the What's Bruin Show. Cheers to you, Mike. And let's get on.
Cheers to you, sir.
With the rest of it.
Yeah.
Take that, UCLA football cynics. Bruin Doomsday fans getting humiliated And you know what? I'm not feeling sorry for them. Nope.
The ceiling is the roof.
The MJ edition.
All right, so Mikey, a couple drops that we've done over the years for you, but as we're heading into the 2025 football season, we already talked about how optimistic we are, and we have a few different drops that we're going to use this year, like when I do the post games and stuff to introduce these players, and we like doing that. We like celebrating these Bruins. Oh wait, we're not getting the chopper. We're going
Bruins, right?
go Bruins.
Go Bruins.
Go Bruins.
Go Bruins.
Go Bruins.
Go Bruin.
But I have this fancy new, Roadcaster 2 Pro, and then I have my iPad here, so we have plenty of room for lots of drops now. And number one, these are some of the returning drops from last year that we used and pretty much underutilized because these guys either were hurt or didn't do enough or, for whatever reason. But the first one is Jalen Berger. We'll roll this out, and it's still valid. We played it earlier in the show.
This is a tasty burger.
He is a tasty burger, and we want to see him do well, right? But for our running backs, it looks like right now, and there's a lot of running backs on the roster and a lot of ones that can, free us. And who's the other kid? There's a couple of backups that have some live action going on.
Yeah.
But we're thinking that for the most part, it's going to be Jalen Berger.
This is a tasty burger.
And another guy who is formerly a Cal Bear.
Go Bears.
And what is his name, Mike?
Javion Thomas.
Javion
AKA
Thomas.
Jet. Hells
Come on.
yeah.
Come on. Is that perfect?
That
or
is
what?
awesome. I'm ready for the season
That's
right
a
now.
new drop for Jet. And then also, we have a quarterback that we got in that we're all very excited about. But this is too basic.
Yeah.
We can't go with that.
No. We're with the What's Bruin Show, where we crave attention.
Yeah. So instead of that, we're going to go with this.
Yeah.
And me and you, Mike
that hits
thought
hard.
of this, and it was fucking genius because if you know the song, who is the artist on that song, Mikey? Of course.
That is the Velvet Underground.
And?
But with Nico, the singer.
Even though you don't hear her there.
Not in this drop, but
Nico's
no.
one of my favorite singers.
Yeah.
And Megan, my daughter from the Bare Minimum, absolutely hates
Go Bears.
Nico, although now she likes her because she's like this super hot chick from the 60s who has this totally weird voice. There is a time of the fairest of the seasons, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, but it's still Nico.
Hells
And now,
yeah.
for Nico Iamaleava.
Freaking brilliant.
Not to toot our own horns. But that's our drop for him.
I love it.
And then
we nerded the hell out.
we also have our kicker, which this is an old drop. And, I did get this from Will Decker, our friend Will Decker, who said it on his show, but he lacks the follow through.
Iron Mike.
He had 2
follow-through.
weeks. He had 2 weeks.
They can, you can go
to claim it.
You want to listen to their show and just hear, a lot of talk, but not a lot of, follow through.
Iron Mike.
Well, we woke up with a new Pagani, and here it is. With Pagani. That's the greatest kicker in the Big Ten, right there.
Hells yeah.
And then this one, going back to, I'm not sure if he's going to be okay or not. He's not really playing that much, but I mean, just in case Rico gets on the field,
he'll be back.
I'm hoping.
Rico.
If I know that he's healthy, that might be one of my magic men.
Yeah.
But then also, we have this Pacific Islander connection, right? We have our guy, but then we also have the guy that I'm hoping he throws a lot of passes to, and that would be
Titus Mokiao Atimalala.
in his own words. So we'll have that to play. And then just a couple we're keeping in reserve, okay? Just in case they happen to pop. He's a wide receiver, number 89. Doesn't sound like a real popular wide receiver number, to be honest with you. But hey,
tight ends number.
We're recycling this. Remember Britton Brown? And what could Brown do for you? Well, we got another Brown on the Bruins this year, and it's Jace Brown. So if Jace Brown pops, what can Brown do for you? We got that in our back pocket. Okay, and then the other one that I'm not expecting a lot from, but you never know, on our D line, Mike, we still have a guy named Jones, and that is none of the. You remember his name? Jones something.
Anthony Jones.
Anthony Jones. Because
why not?
Yeah, 'cause I love this so much. Mr. Jones, man.
Adam Derwitz is the ugliest guy, but he apparently got all the chicks. Start learning
That's
to play
okay.
guitar,
That's okay.
kids.
But we lost Jones before, and then he came back, and then we had him again. I was really happy because we play this, and then he's gone again. But now we still have another Jones.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, though, for the What's Brewing audience. There are a couple guys that we are missing that we need some ideas for. And back when we got Dante Moore into the fold, I can't remember what listener was, but he was like fucking nails in sending me ideas. And I tried to look up the email that he sent me, but I can't find it. So send me another one, brother, so I can give you proper credit. But he came up with more. I had a couple Dante Moore drops, but he came up with probably the one that we liked the best, which was this one. And then probably one of my favorite drops we've ever done, which was just so out there. But it's like Porter Flash is the artist, and the song is Hard in My Heart, and we turned it into this. That's perfect with What's Brewing Show. I loved it. So
that song has the same vibe as like Baker Street. There's just like this like dark, sexy, like I'm just so depressed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
But bottom line is, I need some ideas for a drop for. I think I got Hudson locked in. I'll just look at Hudson Hawk. What Mike? If you can think of other players that are obviously we probably gonna need drops for, considering how the season's gonna go.
Key Lawrence, I gotta say that.
Key Lawrence, Mike, because that's Mike's magic man.
Jalen Woods.
Jalen Woods, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, we need Jalen Woods. Look, most importantly, we said it earlier. We need Quasi Gilmore. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like
if anybody has
a Pink Floyd drop? Like
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Oh, Dave Gilmore.
That's what I'm saying. But it's not quite. It's not Gilmore.
Exactly.
It's Gilmore.
It's not there.
Like it's not quite a match.
We need the creative brain trust of the What's Bruin Show listeners to help us out with some of these.
God forbid Nico goes down, then I have to come up with a Dunkin' Donuts drop. I think I got that in my bag though.
Although we could go with Luke,
make a donuts.
A New Hope.
That's actually pretty good too. I like the Dunkin' though.
It just came to me.
It's good. It's good. John Vons, I think we need. I mean, I think that's most of them. Keanu, we can go whoa or hey. I'll do a Keanu drop. Gary Smith is going to be SpongeBob saying Gary. That kind of sells itself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but if you have anything else, if there's a Bruin playmaker that you love to death and you want me to have something for, and you have an idea, send it to whatsbruinshow@gmail.com, and I will do my best to pull it. And when we do the post-game shows, I'll be playing those drops quite a bit. But I'm just saying, I really like this. And I'm hoping we play that a million times, and I love this.
Yeah.
Fucking lit. All right, so good. All right, so with that in mind, Mike, there's not too much else to do. It's fucking late now, and I have to wake up early tomorrow. But I'm not waking up to run. I'm going to wake up to just lift, but I still got to wake up at 5:30 to take Malcolm. So I'm finding my themes right now, and where's What's Brewing with You? I thought I put it on here. Oh, there it is.
What's brewing with you? You ask me. What's brewing with me? Yeah. What's brewing with you? What's brewing with me? What's brewing with you?
Mike is 9:36. Fast. What's brewing? What's brewing with you?
Yeah, not much going on this weekend because the kids were at camp last week. They came back, and we hung out over the weekend. But my oldest, she got sick, so I was just basically taking care of her and trying to entertain the other two while just trying to figure out, what we're doing in this freaking heat. The SGV, just like the SFV.
SGV.
SGV. Did I say?
You said J.
SJ. One of those. Whatever.
SG.
It's probably the same letter in some Eastern European language. True. I'm just saying.
Sorry to derail you.
But yeah, the SGV, just like the SFV, is no joke when it comes to heat in the summer, and I hate it. But we are not actual season-wise over with summer, but summer's pretty much...
Is it hotter than where you were?
Oh, yeah.
You were in Montebello or something, weren't you?
Yeah.
It's hotter than Montebello?
Yeah, well, there's a thing. The north side of Montebello, there's like a hill range that extends to out towards Whittier. And yeah, the winds kind of stop right there. So it's just heat, just like here. But yeah, so it was like trying to keep the kids cool, trying to take care of this one who has a major head cold. Yeah, we were supposed to go see Fantastic Four this weekend. That didn't happen, so we're going to postpone it this next weekend. But it gave us time to kind of like plan out what's going on. So my oldest daughter, she was the one that's sick. She started her sophomore year of high school today, so she was very happy about that.
Malcolm did last Friday.
Cheers. Really? Because I don't. My
totally
LAUSD doesn't start till Thursday, but.
Well, not LAUSD, charter.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So yeah, we're planning out. My daughter sent me the list of her school's football games. So we got to plan around that, as well as trying to figure out UCLA and match up all that. But so it's always a good weekend of trying to plan out what's to come. And obviously, I have UCLA football as well as Maranatha High School football rules in my sights. But one thing I'm very excited about. UCLA, I think it's mid-October. They have a bye week. So looking at that schedule, I was like, oh, UCLA has nothing there. Jake, I think it's the second or third weekend of October. You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to fly my ass out to New York. I'm going to go watch Bill and Ted perform Waiting for Godot.
That's awesome.
On Broadway.
That's super cool.
I told my sister about this. She goes, oh my God, I forgot about it. So she's interested. She might want to go. I have a few other friends who are like, this solo trip has turned into a potential like, hey, let's all go, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, like I love New York, and whenever I'm in New York, I just do my own thing. I don't care who I'm with.
Big city dreams.
Yeah, I freaking love that city. But yes, but to Waiting for Godot, I'm a weirdo in the fact that I love absurdist theater. And when I first read Waiting for Godot, I was like, first half of the book, I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Second half, I was like, this is awesome. So the fact that you have Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, Bill and Ted doing Waiting for Godot, and dude, they're going on for 4 straight months, 6 days a week.
Pretty crazy.
Hardcore. I think they only take Mondays off.
Yeah,
it's hardcore. So I want to see I want to see the fruits that this duo has bared and really taken. God, I haven't seen a Broadway play in years. I think the last one I saw was either Avenue Q or Book of Mormon. So,
mine was either Hedwig and the Grinch or Chicago.
2 good ones. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I did see. What did I see? Les Miserables, but that was not in New York. That was like last year. That wasn't in New York. But yeah, I'm a fan of the theater. But to go see Bill and Ted do an actual serious, awesome. I'm very excited. So that was one thing that peaked out where I saw my schedule planning out football season till December, and I was like, oh, that's the weekend of New York. Anyway, Jake, what's brewing with you?
That's good, Mike. I'm excited for you. I honestly don't know what's brewing with me. So I'm just going to cut it short.
It's a weird time right now.
We got a lot done today, and I'm happy about that. I got a lot done in our podcast with Raina Troy. Go back and listen to that. And we had a wonderful interview with Wayne Cook. Go back and listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
And like next week, I'm going to a concert. And then the week after that, or, in September, Malcolm starts football season. And then the week after that, I'm going to, go to San Diego to watch Cal and Megan March for Cal. And then I'm going to go to Vegas and watch the Strokes, and then I'm going to, there's a lot going on. So just trying to like get it all together football season, and really that's what's brewing me.
Also, this season, this fall season of shows, I mean, you're just nailing it right there. I'm going to go see Pulp. I want to try. I don't got tickets yet. I want to try to see 9 Inch Nails. I heard that show is freaking amazing. Sub Focus, this drum and bass act is playing at the Shrine, I want to say. There's so many goddamn good shows.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It is.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, I have like 3 sets of tickets, too, that I'm going to go see, and I'm really excited about it. So, anywho, Mikey, this was fun. We'll be back next week. I'm sure I still am putting a pin in talking to the Godfather about 2 sport UCLA athletes. We'll see if I get that done. I'm having lunch with the Godfather and Evil Trojan Dave tomorrow, so we'll be talking about that. And then we'll be back next week for some more camp report, which will just be us telling you how much we don't know about the Bruins, waiting very patiently for them to take on the Utes.
Did you say Utes?
I did. And so until we actually get the season, we actually see a game, let's just continue to be excited about what these Bruins look like. And until next time, Mikey, what do we say?
Go Bruins.
Good evening.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
That was the What's Bruin Show.
Oh my God.
Try us tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
It's gotta be in or out, Mom. In or out. Well, I need the door closed.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Dude, Brock, we play some ball on the West Coast.
The final word is boob.